you have a drum all set up, and I think one of the hardest things for a student to figure out is, where do I put my snare drum at? Well, a lot of older books will tell you it has to be waist high. Make sure that the snare drum is right at waist high, and then you're going to be set, and that's typically the easiest way of telling a student on how to put their drum level up. However, if you just do that, you have to also take into consideration what the student's arm length is. So I kind of think about, instead of saying, okay, just put it waist high, it is approximately around there, but what I have the student do is put their arms down, and we'll talk about how to actually hold on to the sticks. But for right now, just go ahead and have them hold on to both sticks in their hands, and have them have their arms all the way down, and have them pretend that they're playing all the way down here, like the drum is way down by their knees. Then I'll have them bring up their arms all the way up here and try to have them go as much as they can to play up here. Then I'll ask the student, well, does that feel comfortable? And most of the time, they'll say, no, of course it doesn't. So you want to have an area where it's going to be a little bit more relaxing. The number one thing we want to do in the world of percussion that I think of is get rid of the evil T word. T stands for tension, and tension is bad. So we want to get rid of all the tension as much as possible. So in order to do that, that's why we want to just try to find a good point where our hand and our arm is going to be at a nice relaxed position. Then we'll put our snare drum within that level. Right here, the snare drum is pretty much at a good level where I'm at. So if I approach this drum, I'll just be a little bit above the drum like this. We don't want to have it up too high. Again, then that's going to cause some more tension up here. And then I'll have the student just start off by putting the sticks in kind of like a V or a little piece of pie on the drum, and have them put their hands on it. Eventually, we'll talk about the placement on where to hit on the snare drum. But the first thing I just want to do is just make sure that they have a good, proper approach to the drum itself.